This 3-ton herbivore may have had a brain the size of a walnut, but its spiked tail and array of defensive plates made Stegosaurus as dangerous as it was stupid. That lethal tail more than compensated for the creature's low intelligence and slow speed. At around 30 foot long and 14 foot tall, the heavy-built squat Stegosaurus was never going to win any sprints. But when you're built like a tank, speed doesn't matter. A close relative of the Stegosaurus, the Ankylosaurus also had a tail that you wouldn't want to mess with. While the former's rear appendage was covered in spikes, the Ankylosaurus used a massive 100-pound club tail to deter would-be aggressors. This was capable of producing enough of a devastating impact to break the bones of an assailant. Ankylosaurus also had bony plates, studs, and spikes lining its entire back. Even its eyelids were spiky. 18 foot tall and measuring 177 feet from head to tail, the Diplodocus is the longest dinosaur known from a complete skeleton. Some paleontologists believe Diplodocus had the ability to crack its 20-foot long tail like a whip to keep predators at bay. Although any carnivores looking to take a bite out of the Diplodocus would also have to contend with being squashed by its 113-ton frame. Originating from the late Cretaceous period of what is now North America, the Ornithomimus was possibly the fastest dinosaur that ever existed. This 7-foot-tall, ostrich-like beast could run at least 30 miles per hour, with some paleontologists estimating they could have reached speeds of up to 40 or even 50 miles per hour. Pretty fast for something that weighed 370 pounds and could reach lengths of 12 feet. Triceratops was the largest of the horned dinosaurs and one of the last known non-avian dinosaur genera to appear before a mass extinction event 66 million years ago. With its large bony frill and distinctive 3 horns atop its huge 4-legged body, the Triceratops is one of the most recognizable of all dinosaurs. It possessed many similarities with the modern-day rhinoceros, and it's thought that, despite its size and defenses, the Triceratops was preyed upon by the T-Rex. The bird-like Troodon may have only reached about 3 foot in height, but it did have one big advantage over the massive predators that hunted this omnivore. Its brain was very large in comparison to its size, leading to speculation that this may have been the smartest of all the dinosaurs. It was also incredibly fast, with some estimations putting Troodon's speed at over 25 miles per hour. It had retractable, sickle-shaped claws on its second toe, and its eyes were forward-facing and much bigger than other dinosaurs of a similar size, indicating a partially nocturnal lifestyle and some degree of depth perception. Some theories say this dinosaur was an even deadlier predator than the mighty T-Rex, although the Allosaurus was around a long time before the Tyrannosaurus walked the earth. This 3-ton beast is thought to have preyed on the formidable Stegosaurus, a feat only the most powerful of dinosaurs were capable of. Its 4-inch teeth and length that could reach over 39 feet made the Allosaurus one of the most dangerous dinosaurs that ever lived. The Velociraptor is one of the more famous dinosaurs on this list, something the Jurassic Park series can take a lot of credit for. It's a fact, however, that the look of the raptors in those movies were exaggerated for cinematic effect. The actual velociraptors that existed millions of years ago were a lot smaller and less dangerous looking. It's also believed that velociraptors sported feathers, reached a maximum height of 3 feet, and weighed only about 30 pounds. Some things the movies did get right was the belief that they hunted in packs and had curved 3-inch claws on their back feet. They used these razor-sharp claws to cut open their prey before retreating and allowing their victims to bleed to death. Here we have the largest and heaviest dinosaur ever discovered. Amphicoelias fragillimus is theorized to have been able to reach a length of 190 to 200 feet, which would make it the longest creature ever. It's also thought to have had a potential mass of 122 tons, giving it the title of second heaviest creature of all time. Only the blue whale weighs more. This gigantic herbivore lived in arid environments, its longer digestive system allowing it to survive on the low-quality food sources available in these areas. Amphicoelias fragillimus's enormous size made it relatively immune from the dangers posed by predators. By far and away the most famous dinosaur of all time, Tyrannosaurus rex, translated as tyrant lizard from ancient Greek, lived 7 million to 65 million years ago in what is now Western North America. This massive bipedal monster balanced its huge skull with its long, heavy tail. By far the largest carnivore in its environment, Tyrannosaurus rex was an apex predator that could reach 40 feet in length and up to 13 feet tall at the hips. The T-Rex was the hardest biting terrestrial animal ever known. It had an estimated maximum bite force of 12,800 pounds, which is 10 times more than what an alligator is capable of, about the equivalent of a medium-sized elephant sitting on you. Combine this with its 12-inch teeth, 18 miles per hour running speed, and mass of 9 tons, and you can see why the Tyrannosaurus rex truly was at the top of the dinosaur ranks.